Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Pink Diamond JOAKIM Noah. This JOAKIM Noah card, in all honesty, was a lot more exciting to me before I realized they changed his release from the release that his Ruby had, which actually was pretty good. That Ruby couldn't shoot, but the release was pretty good. The release they gave him now, I don't think is very good. So we'll see. We'll give him a try, but I certainly don't have very high hopes for the release. Outside of that, I know he's an elite defender. I know he's going to be athletic. I know he's going to be versatile for a center. I just don't know if he's going to shoot the ball well enough, in all honesty, to really deserve a spot on a team, and that is the question we're here to answer in today's video. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, JOAKIM Noah, 6'11" at center, 91 offense, 99 defense, coming with a 88 driving layup, 94 close shot, 90 mid-range, 79 three-ball, 90 standing, and 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 95 pass accuracy. Elite level versatile defender, of course. Great rebounder, 88 speed with ball is not bad. 88 vert, 95 straight, 95 stamina, 95 lateral quickness. Obviously, an exceptional defender, but does have off rise up, dimer. Obviously, literally almost every defensive badge in the game. In addition to blow-by, speed booster, bulldozer. I mean, he's got a couple good badges for sure. The thing is, he's not a great shooter. He's got gold catch and shoot claymore. That's about it in terms of shooting badges. I think that pretty much is it. And while he's a great defender, I mean, he needs agent 3, blinders, deadeye, guard up, limitless range, green machine, bailout, handles for days, free points, open look, spot fighter. That's just to name a few badges that he's missing. Hyperdrive. I mean, pretty much most of them, honestly, are relatively important at least. I don't think some of those playmaking badges and stuff matter that much, but I'd like to see some of those shooting badges, especially with it. It's just a bad release isn't going to cut it. You know what I mean? Bad release, low 3-ball, no shooting badges. Like that's, dude, look at the jump shot they gave him. It is so ugly. He's going to step in from the corners too. It looks like. I'm not sure about that one, but the jump shot is definitely ugly. And that's a little disappointing because JOAKIM Noah, I mean, it's green, I guess. I'm green in it, but it certainly is not a pretty jump shot. And that is really disappointing that they gave him this bomb Al Horford base because his base was default small, which actually was pretty good. So disappointed they gave him a garbage release because really kind of ruins this card. I mean, they took him from being an athletic, versatile big who's going to be an elite defender and really interesting as a fun Pink Diamond card to like now he's kind of a garbage man. Not to mention his SIGs are pretty bad themselves. He doesn't have a good same side hezzy or anything. So like I don't think I had super high hopes for him to be this elite level shot creator or anything, but if he had a better release at least, he'd be a bigger threat. He'd definitely be a more interesting card at the center spot. Unfortunately, the way he is right now, I think he just kind of sucks. He's definitely one of the worst cards from this Bracket Buster set, and I think he really is the only one kind of close to that Steve Blake, who I'm not even doing a gameplay on for the worst. So this is the only card that I'm doing a gameplay with out of this Bracket Buster set that I honestly just think sucks before the video starts, but he has an opportunity to at least prove me wrong defensively, and I mean, I'm sure he'll be a great defender. I just, animations like this offensively, this bad of a release, especially on a guy who's not a great shooter in the first place, not what you love to see. So let's hop into a game, see what JOAKIM Noah can do. All right, our opponent here has got Allen Houston, Kobe, and James Worthy. Very good. Pink Diamond Wemby, decent. I don't know about Diamond Penny at this point. That card's not horrible, I guess, but he's certainly not great. Wouldn't say that's a great card. But Pink Diamond Wemby versus JOAKIM Noah is an interesting matchup. Wemby definitely has more size, probably more of a shooter, even though I wouldn't say Wemby's like that insane of a shooter, but definitely more of a shooter than JOAKIM Noah. Be interesting to see what JOAKIM can do defensively against him, even though he's smaller. Like, I think he'll do enough to really compete. Run, JOAKIM, go get that loose ball. Ah, oh, man, we almost weren't able to get to that ball. It's all right. This dude is QuavoWorld.YT. Is he a YouTuber himself? I don't know. Team is decent, but not amazing. Let's see what we can do defensively. If we can keep on hooping defensive, that wasn't a bad start to the first possession, so hopefully we can keep it going. Step up with Lonzo. Honestly, I just don't want to let him run around me, so I'm actually not going to step up too much. Good move. Oh, you're moving. Okay, I see you. He's moving with Allen Houston. Good movement, but we play very good defense. Good contest by JOAKIM Noah. We run the floor, and I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's sirens going off outside right now. There is a fire truck outside of my apartment or something. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but good dunk by JOAKIM Noah. We'll take it. Very, very good defense. Very nice. Step up, contest. The fire truck has driven away, and he misses in a wide open fade. That was not great defense, but he missed it. Let's go pick and pop here. Obviously, I don't like the release. I already kind of made that clear, but I'm shooting wide open. You know what I mean? Like, if it's wide open, I'm shooting it, and I'm probably greening it. It will be green wide open, but that can be said for pretty close to every single card that's dropped in the past, like, several weeks. Not every single one, but the vast majority of them, you can kind of say that about, that they can hit a wide open 3. And that's not, like, at this point in the game, that's just not enough. That was enough in October for a big, but at this point, that's not going to get the job done. And I understand he's really good in other areas, but I don't think he's good enough in other areas to really, truly justify being used without the ability to shoot the three at a high level. But obviously, he's a very athletic dunker. He's got good finishing ability in general, and he's a great finisher. Or sorry, he's a great defender, of course. And he's playing quite well in this game so far. He's got 8 points. I mean, he's usable, man, but he's just not great with the release. Like, he'd be so much better if he had a good release. I'd be really high on this card if he had a good release, but it's in a competitive matchup against a really good player, somebody who's hooping defensively and locked in. He's just kind of, I don't know if I want to say liability, but he almost is kind of a liability to at least a certain extent on the offensive end of the court with the way that his release is. Not entirely, but you can kind of paint set off of him in a way that you can't paint set off very many cards, especially without great shooting badges and with the release being pretty slow and pretty ugly. I am currently playing defense with one hand because I'm scratching my leg, so I'm not actually just off balling. I'm just playing defense with one hand. And you know what? Playing defense with one hand almost got me a stop until Wemby just got a super glitchy animation, so that's fun. Throw it up to JOAKIM Noah. I just bombed that one. Go past him. Blow by JOAKIM. Let's go. Good move, Joe. Okay. Wemby's a glitch. That's a crazy animation. Can we get a blow by this time in a standing dunk? Beautiful. That time we finished it with a standing dunk. Love to see that. Big JOAKIM Noah finishing at the rim. Very good. And let's play some D. Step up. Oh, good. Good. Fast stop. Good shot. Very nice. Good move. This dude's tough, man. He hasn't played amazing to this point in the game in terms of his scoring anyway, but he's definitely a tough player. I mean, he's dribbling well. He's definitely doing his thing. Dunk down inside. I need like a actual standing dunk here. Okay. That was kind of a force. It's just going up on a 7'4" dude is never a good idea, especially a 7'4" dude with half anchor. That's just not a good idea. Kind of thought I might get a stand. I tried to standing dunk meter there, but they didn't give me a standing dunk meter. I got a layup, and I didn't make it. That's a blocking foul. Luckily, outside the last 2 minutes, no free throws. That's okay. And up 5, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Can we keep closing out this game? I mean, the fact that JOAKIM Noah has 10 points right now is pretty nice, and he's hooping right now. If he could play some defense, we will be very, very chilling. Brandon Miller plays D. Speaking of playing defense, love to see it. Okay, as I say that, he gets stuck on a non-existent screen. He wasn't even attached to the screen. I was going to say, I was praising how much defense he was playing, and then he just got stuck on a screen that I don't see why he ever should have gotten stuck on. So don't really know what to say about that one, to be honest, but we're okay. You better dog him out. If you don't dog him out, that is Allen Houston. Thank you. I was going to say that should be an easy finish. I understand he's not the biggest, but should definitely be able to dog out Allen Houston. He does exactly that. Very good job by JOAKIM Noah. Attacked the mismatch and did a good job of finishing. That's what I needed him to do there. Step up, no fade, and we played the fade, and that is great defense, and that should be game. Up 5, minute 37 seconds left. He's overrunning everything. He's going to jump, and we're going to make our layup, and JOAKIM Noah playing very solidly, man. If he had a good release, I'd be high on the card. I would, because he's also getting a couple of these animations on the interior have been, I don't know if I want to say lucky, but it's not like the most impressive stuff. Good shot. 4-pointing fade with Allen Houston. He's a great shooter, but that's a tough shot, and I got to give credit where it's due for him knocking that one down. Same side burst, attack downhill, Lonzo. Same side burst again, come back this way, and let's go pick and fade here. Lonzo is in, or JOAKIM's in the corner. Backdoor behind Mr. Wemby, and he's got a speed advantage there. Takes advantage, gets a dunk. Very, very good job. I have liked, honestly, 16 points. I mean, this is about as good as I would have honestly ever expected a JOAKIM Noah gameplay to go. I got to play better defense. I'm being a little lazy, and I've given up a couple of open shots. At this point, he's got sharp take with Allen Houston. So while we have 16 points offensively, we have not exactly executed defensively. Just getting a bucket there with Lonzo. It's actually our first bucket of the game with anybody who wasn't JOAKIM Noah. But 56 seconds left in the game. Let's actually play some defense here. Time to actually seriously try to play defense. Otherwise, we might be screwed. And I clicked on and contested that fat stop. Now I'm not giving that one up. I played that one much better. Run the floor here. Nobody really cuts me off. Hit the wrong icon. I was trying to hit Tyrese Thomas in the corner, and you know what? I'm going to Tyrese Thomas pick and roll. Anyway, attack the rim, Lonzo. I'm just taking my dunk. I'm not going to force things through a pretty tired center who doesn't really have SIGs. As much as JOAKIM Noah has scored the ball in this game, I don't want to force anything at the end of the game. And that's really good defense, actually. Good X switch by this. Step up. He's got nothing open. He's going to have to force something at some point, basically. 10 seconds left. You can shoot a mid-range if you want. You kind of need a 3 to even have any chance at all, and I don't think he's going to get it. Very good defense. Play the pop. I tried to play that, and they gave him a mid-range because Lonzo just reached past the ball, but it doesn't matter anyway. Very good performance. JOAKIM Noah, run the floor. Hop step through Wemby one more time. Get to the rim, and Wemby's just too dang big, bro. Again, I mean, that wasn't the best end to the game, but overall, we got a win. JOAKIM Noah was a huge part. 16-2 on 7 of 10, 101 from 3. The card's not terrible. He's just like, he'd be so much better if he had a good release. And he had a good release on his previous cards. So why did they change it? That annoys the crap out of me because he would actually be really good. But because his release stinks, I don't think he's actually that good, despite the fact that he did play quite well in this gameplay. I think he's usable. He's just not great. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.